Hi, Jose.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Was fine. Come sit here. You need to sit here.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Sit. That's your seat. You need to sit there.
Hi.
What is the next movie? This Khalnayak.
Hal.
After that?
These are the movies.
Huh. Next.
Divya Shakti, Tufan, Krishna. These are the Mithun movies.
Mithun movies.
Yeah. And Krish. August 12.
This OMG won't run, huh? OMG would run in our
No,
theatre?
it does not have anything.
Nothing. That's only one song is there at the beginning. That's all.
Song, no fight, nothing, and all about the God.
It's only dialogue only.
Yes. This is almost due. We are waiting for the print. As soon as we will get the print of this movie, Hero, we will definitely screen this movie. It has a masala.
And Kalpesh is doing his job?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or is he sleeping?
No. we have to make him
Wake
up.
Grandfather did not know much about movies when he came to this. He actually made things out of nothing. Over here also it was like the red light area, and he still came here and he did this wonderful thing. For me to grow up over here was like to grow up in a palace, because when grandfather would enter the room, it was like the king entering. Nobody would speak. No, whatever he said was the law, and so it was okay. Okay, so you got rebellious and you wanted a little bit, to be heard yourself, but then you were proud of the fact that he was your mentor. It was like when we were small, actually women were not even given as much importance as they are given now. So I knew that it would not be possible, for example, to tell my grandfather that now I will sit on your seat. But whenever I said it to him, he thought I was crazy,
And this is what we lost.
How much is it? How much is the loss?
It's approximately 35 to 36,000 rupees.
Yeah. We were saying 40, no?
Yeah.
A little less. It can't be helped. Okay.
Today also, it did little good yesterday, but today it seems just
Down.
okay. No need.
Why is it just
No people.
You're on a sinking ship.
Yes, sinking ship.
All right.
Basically, we choose that who is the basic hero is there. Then we used to think whether there is having a lot of fight or anger of the hero and all this thing is there, or it is just cool movies. So we don't prefer the cool movies like that. We need some action, and we need something which is in the movie. We can call it the masala movies. It should have some fight scene, and it should have something which is really boom, like, and sometimes people do feel having little scene, like touchy scene, they do like, but not whole movie they like. They don't like whole movie is very like romantic movie or historical movie. They don't like. They like the hero should be powerful. hero should be fight with the all evils, and and finally it got triumph. Even suppose in some film hero died in the end, they don't like.
The Hindi movies are like my mother. Like the heroines, for example, would be subjugated, and then they would rise and rebel, and then they would get their way. And that's, something which I would aspire to do in my life. Also, things like, bad things when they happen, you have the strength to face the challenge rather than go under. Like when my daughter died, that was a extremely dramatic moment. I can tell you that you could produce a whole scene of a movie. We both were alone. She had asthma, and we were in my Haji Ali house. And suddenly she got a heart attack, and she died in my arms. I was alone in the house. Now that, how dramatic can it get, beyond that? And it was like seeing the next thing. And when I was calling her husband, who was there in a conference, and I could not get him because at that time cell phones were not, he didn't have a cell phone at that time. And when he came, he just lay down next to her, and he was crying because they were just married 4 months and they were very much in love with each other. And I was looking at that scene like I was watching a movie. This is how this whole thing has affected me. And I told Anil, we have to better move on from here. And he's such a great guy, you must meet him. He just got up and says, yes, Mom.
Chalo.
The only way we can keep it alive is by keeping it clean as much as we can, keeping it in ship shape. We just a few months back, we totally broke down the urinals and made them again. So why should we? Everybody doesn't even have a urinal probably in their theatres. So we had decided long time back, 10 years back, 12 years back, that whatever it is, we will not stop that. One of the reasons is that we feel that good souls are residing in this building. That's why really bad things haven't happened, or they've been stopped from happening. So we should do our very best. See, we don't do black marketing, we don't get into fist fights, we keep happy relations with all the neighbors and everybody. So all good people suffer. The next door neighbor, they changed the name of the movie. So the people feel that that's another movie. It's not the same movie. After they go in and buy the ticket and they come out, they abuse. But what difference does that make? Once they're inside, they're so tired of their life outside. They say, "Chalo, let's sit."
with 4 days, 3 days program, we are planning to put 4 days.
Of course, you will put Salman Khan with all his muscles on the banner.
Yes, he is showing his muscles. Like
What muscle? You were like a chicken at that time. Anyway. So, Marathi film, you don't have the poster.
It's there lying there only, but I could not get it.
It's alright. Okay. Alright, what else?
The collection in the month of November, up till yesterday, it was just 2,80,000 rupees. This is the worst ever month.
Month of November. Any month.
What if, compared to it, the 3,10,000 collection is really bad. Really bad due to this. And really the surprising thing is that we had a lot of holidays in the month of November. 13 and 14 Diwali, and on the 25th was the Asura, and even more.
I used to feel, if I don't do anything and if I just step into grandfather's shoes and I would take care of the theatre and learn everything from him, maybe, then he would feel that I'm okay as a person. The thing is that my grandfather would never have given me the reins if he was not ill, and, if I was a son, obviously it would have just passed. And I don't think he had a very high esteem as far as my intellect was concerned, because I was a woman and because I was me. There was one point where, we both got married, and Sultan and me were staying here, and I had just started getting pregnant. And the people who were running the theatre, we were not running the theatre, grandfather was. Grandfather became very ill. And grandfather said, okay, tomorrow you come and I will give you all the keys. And we both were so happy that at least, now something can be done. And we were like on top of the world. We didn't sleep the whole night. Morning we go to the hospital and he said, nothing doing. I will not give you the keys. You will sink my boat.
I used to take all responsibility, whatever they gave us. Whatever they gave us, I took all this responsibility without any, this is not my job, this is not my job. I was doing all the thing, whatever is required. And so they liked my work and they love me like their child. Mr. Loinmoon was loving me like his child. So it was like a very convenience. I am staying very nearby, just 5 minutes walk from here. So, and whatever I'm getting was sufficient. After my marriage also, they bear all expenses of my children. Though the industry is having very low salary, because it's a very down to earth doing this industry. We are not earning that great. Day by day, it's going down, down, down. So, even though they used to take care of my children, right now, still, Najman Shabir is taking care of me like his child.